First of all, I would like to thank you, Malala, on behalf of Radio Voice of Russia, that you took out time from your active time schedule and
busy schedule.
My first question would be that you have a huge public profile now, and you have been awarded lots of prestigious awards, including Sakharov Prize and Anna Protokoskaya Award.
Yes.
What significance does all this have for you?
First of all, thank you so much. And getting an award for me is not only just making my profile or feeling proud that I have got a lot of awards, but it shows that people are supporting me in my cause of education. And each prize means a lot to me because it gives me courage and it strengthens my ambition to work for education and to work for the rights of girls. Working for children's education and working for girls' rights and working for equality is very important. And I also enjoy my life. I sometimes watch movies, I also read books, and I also try to do my homework on time. That's very important. And that's the most important thing in my life, just to do my homework on time and get 10 out of 10 marks in every subject. Other than that, I think the biggest responsibility for me is to continue my struggle for education and to do what I have promised people, because when you make promise, you have to fulfill it. And this is my promise to myself and to everyone, that I will work for education of every child. And I need to be honest to my promise, and that's why I want to continue it. And this is what I dream for. It's not only like a responsibility, but this is my dream as well.
Your childhood ambition was to become a doctor, but now you are saying in your recent interviews that you want to become a politician and someday Prime Minister of Pakistan. So how you would realize this goal? Have you set some plans for it?
First, when I was young, I thought that I should become a doctor. As usual, in a backward society, I thought that a girl can only be a doctor or a teacher. I didn't know that girls can also be like journalists, businesswomen, politicians. And as I was seeing the world outside, out of Swat, I was looking at another world. And when I saw women that were doing things like politics, and the best example is Benazir Bhutto Shaheed, who was an example for all of us. And she showed that a woman can be a prime minister, and she has equal rights as men. Then I thought that I must join politics, not only because to see that to help Pakistan, but also to show girls that they can also run their country, they can also serve their country through politics, and they can also do other jobs other than becoming a doctor or a teacher. And also I thought that by becoming a doctor, I can only help a society or a small community, but by becoming a politician, I can help my whole country and I can serve my people.
But you know, Benazir had come from a very privileged family.
Yes.
Her father was a prime minister.
Yes, of course.
And her grandfather was also a prime minister of a state before partition. So the politics were in their family. I mean, keeping in view Pakistan's objective conditions. So how you will manage all those hurdles?
I know there would be hurdles in my way because now I am young and people respect me. But as you grow older, things get difficult, and I know about it. But the thing is that I should never lose hope, and I want to tell people that it's not only that we should not keep it in mind that things would always happen like this. We can bring a change. And by becoming a politician, I want to show every girl and every person in Pakistan and all over the world that it does not mean that you need money or you need a high property or you need high status in society to do something. You can do it. Even if you just need to be a human being and you need to be yourself, and that's what you need for doing something. And I think that's what I need. I don't need money. I don't need a high status. I don't need to be from a very big family, middle class family. So I think that it should be an example to everyone.
In your book, I Am Malala, it has created some controversies in Pakistan.
Yes.
Your book couldn't be launched in your home province, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Last week, there was an event in Peshawar University, but that couldn't be held. So what is your answer to the critics, if you have heard some of it?
Well, I do hear about the critics against my book and in favor of my book as well. So the thing is that whenever there's a book and it's published, people have, some people agree with it, some people say this is not a good book, it lacks this thing or that thing. So I think of it as it's like a normal kind of book, and there would be a criticism against it. So I don't take it that much serious, but and I'm really thankful to people who are doing a launching ceremony in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. But I know it's also dangerous for people to do such things in Pakistan, and so that's why I do not to put anyone's life at stake. And if their life is at stake, then I don't care about my book, because their life is more important.
We all know what influence does your father have on your personality, but we would like to know the influence of your mother on you.
Yes, that's very important, because even if I say it more clearly, the influence on me and my father is of my mother, because she's the one who encouraged me, but as well as my father. And if she wouldn't have encouraged us to speak for our rights in Swat and to speak at that difficult situation, I think we wouldn't have been able to speak anything for our rights. But it was she who encouraged us that it's important, and what you are saying is the truth. You are not lying. And she said that God is with you, Allah is with you, and continue your struggle. So I'm very thankful to my mother. And even though she's not educated, but she's still learning. She loves education, and she's learning every day, and she's studying. She wants me to teach her, and her love for education is like, it's an inspiration for me to love my books as well. And it's an inspiration for my brothers as well, because they're very naughty and they don't study. So she wants to, she all the time tells my brothers that I'm not educated, and now I'm repenting that I should have been gone to school at that time when I was young. And she tells my brothers that learn, go to school and love it. Otherwise, when you grow older, you will be always repenting that I wish I could have learned.
And you are a known face now. And you are on newspapers, media, everywhere. So how do your classmates here in Birmingham, they react to you, and how your relationship with your classmates?
Well, I have got so many friends here. I still miss Muniba. She was my best friend in Swat, and I talk to her on phone, on Skype, and she would be my best friend till my death. I can never forget her. But still, I have many friends here in the UK as well, and my new school is the best school, and I love it. And it's a girls' school, and I really like it. The education system is very good, and I also want to be the best in schools.
And now there are some quick-fire questions.
Yes.
You will have to answer quickly.
Oh, yes.
It is mostly about your favorite things. Who is your favorite character in history?
Well, so many. Martin Luther King Jr., Benazir Bhutto, Nelson Mandela, many more.
And who is your favorite poet?
Faiz Ahmad Faiz is the best poet I have ever heard of. And also many more, like Allama Iqbal and Faraz and many more.
Any favorite writer in fiction?
Well, nowadays I'm studying a book, and that's of Mice and Men, and I really like Steinbeck, the way he represented what was happening in 1930s in society and at the time of depression, and how at that time women were not respected and people were judged on the basis of on the basis of their color, on their gender, and on their class. So it's a very good book.
And your favorite color?
Pink. I like all the colors, but pink is, I don't know, I like it.
Girly color.
Well, I also like red color. I like many color, but I don't like green. That's important.
What is your favorite place?
Well, favorite place is Swat. The most beautiful place I have ever seen in my life, and a paradise on earth.
Your happiest moment so far?
I can't say. Maybe when I saw my father, after I was shot and I was brought here to Birmingham, and when I saw my father, that was the best moment. But so many, as well as when we went back to Swat, and when we returned back to our home, that was also the happiest moment. So we can't tell which one was the happiest, but all the moments were happy.
When do you get angry?
When my brother teases me, when he calls me with strange names, and that's the time when I get that's like the angriest time, and because they teases me all the time, and I don't like them.
Doesn't run like this.
Yes, I love democracy, but in this case, I'm supporting dictatorship, and I talk about equality and human rights and freedom of speech, but in this case, I do not support it.
Thanks, Malala, for your time and your very candid and very informative interview.
Thank you so much. Nice to talk to you.